Hey everyone, welcome to POPXP. And before the show starts, make sure to click that subscribe button and click the bell to get notifications when we go live and we upload awesome new content. And don't forget, if you can, make sure to share our stream on all your social media outlets. We appreciate it, and thanks for helping us grow the POPXP channel. Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's the brain of the mainframe here, Nile Scala with the POPXP, and tonight we have a special unveiling with a special guest, and we're going to be unveiling something very intimate, maybe the structure, the bones. We're going to find out what the TUCCI'S are made of. Billy, Debbie, how are we doing tonight?
Hi. Doing great. Very nervous. I'm not nervous. I've been anxious all day. Excited.
You look a little bit sweaty.
Yeah, well, the thing is, I grew up in a very, very Italian family, like uber Italian, first generation Italian. My mother's side is, and in high school,
mother's
father's side. Yes,
is.
Yeah, right. So, well, my mother's side too. Anyway, so there's French. My mother says there's French in there too. So basically, well, why don't we introduce our guest? Why don't we introduce our guest?
Let's bring in
the king of
the
pop.
DNA doctor, the analyzer, Mr. Thomas Lennon.
By the way, thank you guys. Just for the record, I am, first of all, friends with Blevins and Billy and the whole squad. You guys, it's good to see you. Second of all, I actually am Batman's doctor in The Dark Knight Rises.
Yes.
We know.
I'm also Cherry's doctor in the new movie Cherry that's in theaters right now. A little quick plug before we do TUCCI'S DNA.
That's awesome.
Right. You're also the author of the Ronan Boyle series.
Oh, thanks very much.
It's true.
The third one comes out in November. But I think it'd be fun. We're going to tease the TUCCI'S results, which I have here. I wish I had my outfit from Gotham General Hospital to put on for this bit, guys. But just for fun, Tucci, would you guys like to see my ancestry.com?
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
Great. Here's Europe.
Can we go big with Tom, Niall? Not you, Tom.
Yeah, no.
100%.
It's a pretty small. You know how when dogs get too inbred, they say like, "Hey, this is not good for the breed." Like this dog is now going to be like dim-witted, and like there's nothing there, guys. That's it.
That's it.
That's it. That So the thing about, they're like, hey, you got to really make sure, like keep mixing up the bloodstreams. It's better. You don't want to keep inbreeding and stuff like that. And the ancient Irish used to literally marry their sisters and stuff. And still, it's mostly cousins, probably. But,
Hopefully.
That's me, guys.
Hey, some of us have hot cousins. What are you going to do?
The bummer is I got some pretty good look. Now, so Billy, I think I'd like to just tease this with, what have you been told is true?
Okay, so thank you, Thomas. So
I'm going to do a weird buzzer sound every time you're wrong without telling you too much about it.
Okay, so I've grown up, and you can attest to this, my sweet, is that I grew up in a very, very Italian family.
Uh-huh.
My father was killed a few months before I was born.
Yeah.
So then my mother married Tucci, who was my stepfather. And I was raised thinking I was a Tucci up until high school when my mother said, we're going to go to the diner. And I'm like, oh, boy, what does that mean? By myself. I mean, we're from a family of 6 kids, and I'm the only one that's blonde. Or I was blonde, right? Am I still blonde?
No, I still consider you blonde. Yeah.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you. I'm the only one that played sports. I'm the only one that went to college.
Well, those seem far-fetched, but okay. But
so I knew it, and I have a big mouth, and I'm the shortest one by far. By far. They're all giants. So I knew something was a little off. So my mother told me basically the story that my father was killed while she was pregnant with me a few months before I was born. And, I'm not a Tucci. I'm an Elliot. So going back now, so then I'm like, oh, okay. And she told me that I'm English. Well, we were in London a few years ago, and I met someone, a Scotsman came up. Well, if you want to say that about my dream is that I've always wanted to be Scottish, Tom. And there was a Scotsman who said, Elliot, you're not English. Because through Ancestry.com, I've met some cousins.
Sure.
Because I have no connection whatsoever with anyone in the Elliott family.
Sure.
So
your brother Vinny's watching.
my brother Vinny's watching. Okay, so my brother Vinny's watching. So
by the way, if you ever have a brother Vinny that's watching anything, and your brother's Vinny, we know some of your DNA test already.
Yeah, right. Well, we have Vinny. We have
There's
Vinny.
only certain
Joey.
folks that have a brother Vinny.
Yeah, we have Vinny, Joey, Regina, Philip.
Okay, so a little bit of a spoiler alert.
And William. So what's up with that? Yeah.
Okay.
So,
minor
I guess we can
spoiler.
take it, So I'm very anxious. I'm very excited. And I'm not a little nervous, but
Sure.
this is a life-changing thing for me, believe it or not. I know a lot of people don't know that, but I've always been known, right, honey, as Billy Tucci. And
You're still going to be known as
What it says at Comic-Con.
If you became Billy Elliot, you would have to stop becoming stop
Be
being
a
an artist and
ballerina.
become a dancer.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, let me tell you
Or
something.
an R&B singer.
And I will
Or an R&B
challenge
singer,
Thomas
yeah.
Lennon to a dance fight at Comic-Con when they have it again.
You're going to lose.
I'm very excited about that. I'll
I
tell you
might
right
lose
now,
to
Billy.
Thomas Lennon. I think I
Do
will.
we want to break it down? Because we could break it down.
Let's break it down.
We're going to break it down by applausometer.
So here's my son Matthew, because he's curious to find out what
Hi,
he
Matthew.
is too. If he is my son.
This is the applausometer that I've just invented.
Ooh.
And there are 8. You have 8 categories of ethnicity in your DNA, Billy Elliot. 8. You have 8 categories.
You're worse
That's
than
more
me.
than you.
Yes, worse than me.
You are some of them are stronger than others. Coming in dead 8th place with a middling 2% of your dino DNA.
Yes.
2% of your dino DNA. I'll ask you this, Billy.
It's only 1%.
Do you want to build a snowman? Do you want to build a snowman? 2% of Billy's Norwegian.
What?
2%
Nice.
of Billy Tucci.
Why
Also
am I
Billy
so
Elliot.
sure? That's why I'm so sure.
2% Norwegian. We're going to put that up in the box right now.
That means we're Vikings.
There's hope for you. So
We're
I'm a Viking.
You got 2. You came in at a strong 2%
I'll drink to that.
Norwegian.
Drink.
Talk about drink to that.
We finally have something in common.
Yeah.
Yes, we finally have something in
Debbie and I
common.
have something in common. She's Norwegian.
Well, to Norway.
To Norway.
To Norway. And now
You think
we
you were?
move a little closer into you have 1% more of this than you are Norwegian, clocking it at a solid 3%.
3%.
At a 3%, I will ask you this, Billy Herr Elliot.
God, no.
Wie geht's mit Ihnen? Wie
Ja,
geht's?
ja, leaving my kleiner off and I'm German.
Yeah.
Germanic.
Billy,
No, that's too
Two things in common. Salute.
Oh my
ich
god.
habe eine kleine Deutsch mit 1, 2, 3. Die haben 3%. You have 3% Deutsch.
Danke.
3% Germanic Europe.
Dankeschön, my friend.
3%. Now, by the way, this is tied. This is in a dead heat. You're in a dead heat with another part of your DNA at 3%. An area I don't know a ton about. I don't even really know enough about it to make a great bit out of this next percentage. But you have 3%. I have bits for everything else. You have 3%.
Oh, that's good.
The Balkans.
Oh,
That's where you're from. I might have some Lithuanian in me.
You got
Oh,
3%.
that's the Baltics. That's the
That's
Baltics.
the Baltics.
That's a
That's
Baltic.
Oh, I might
yeah.
be Albanian.
If I know a smooth talking Lithuanian lady, if you don't have some in you, you're gonna later tonight.
whoa.
Whoa! I'll
Plug
drink
the
that.
kids. I gotta do bits. Okay, now we start getting into bigger numbers, guys.
I'm German. Holy shit, that's awesome.
You're 3% German.
3%. Yeah.
We start getting into big. We're gonna put up some bigger numbers coming up pretty soon. Now here's one that you're gonna be very ashamed of, and I don't know how you'll explain this to other people, and I know you're gonna have to live with this.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
This is 4%. We're getting into bigger numbers.
All right. Okay. Bigger.
Wow. Whoa.
4% of you is from the classy part of Italy, northern Italy.
Ooh.
Now, this is, we're talking about the Lago Maggiore, Lake Como, the kind of places that George Clooney has residences.
Yes.
Are we really?
This is the part of Italy that they act like they're Swiss. They don't talk with their hands. They don't have a lot of moxie, if you know what I mean.
From like fair Verona. So I may be a descendant of Romeo.
You are literally a gentleman of perhaps Verona. Yes.
Here.
Welcome to the Northern Italian Club, my friend.
Northern Italian clocking in at a solid 4%.
Yeah, can we go 4? Can we make this bigger? Because I want
4. No, you'll see. There's a couple big ones coming up.
It's locked in. He can't just add numbers.
I'm not allowed to add. I can't.
No.
Can we make that bigger?
The stream wants our stream bigger.
I want our stream all equal, bigger.
Now, there's a very interesting detail, which is you did yours with, I believe, with it's called Ancestry.com.
Yes, I did. Yes.
Okay, because mine with 23andMe, I would never call them the British Isles because I'm a proud Irish person. They refer to the islands of that part of the world as the British Isles. And 23andMe does not divide up the DNA of those countries, which is very interesting. But I noticed that your Ancestry, this is very important for what's coming next. They do divide up your DNA between a couple of different nations that are built on 2 islands that people refer to as the British Isles. So here's a big one. Clocking in at your lowest number of that of those islands, 6% of you is England or British. 6%.
Wait a minute. My
6.
whole family's only 6% is England. I'm supposed to be
hold your vote, but hold your vote. We got to get through this, Billy. So 6% of you is considered to be English. Now, hold on. Here's where we start putting up really big numbers. 16% of you, I'm really proud of, 16% of you is Irish. 16. You're 16% Irish. But right now, keep in mind, that puts you at,
I'm 16% Irish. That's huge. Oh my God.
Plot twist.
Billy, these 2 numbers put you at 22% of what my DNA is, which is those little islands. That you're 22%
English and Irish.
in Ireland. And now wait.
How can I only be?
Wait, it gets bigger.
There's more. There's more.
There's way more. That is way more. Because 24% of you, not counting those other 2 parts of the British Isles, 24% of your DNA is Scotland.
No, you're not. You're lying.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry, Debbie.
Don't just say that. Don't you? Wait a minute.
Between Scotland, Ireland, and
true.
you have you're over 30. You're 36% of what would be considered the British Isles. 36.
But what's the biggest part of that?
Scotland by a lot.
I'm Scottish. Not telling us.
Did he just throw his child?
Scottish.
He's like,
you
Matthew.
know he's a Scot by the way he threw the boy.
Lord Ravender said Billy McTucci.
He threw the boy like a proper kid at the cross.
What did I tell you when we wanted to get married, Thomas Lennon?
Billy
Of course they
McTucci.
get married.
Billy McTucci. That's awesome.
24%.
A quarter century ago, what did I tell you? When we got married, what did I tell the world? Oh my God, this is the greatest news I've ever had in my life. Tell him. You think I'm kidding? Tell him. Tell him.
You're 44% of the area that most people would consider the British Isles. Dividing up that DNA, by the way, gets real dodgy because you're talking about a very, very small landmass with some real specific people from. And no more underwear, Billy, is very accurate.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God! Tell the story, please.
Billy wanted to wear a kilt when we got married, and I said no because he wasn't Scottish.
And what have I always wanted to be my whole life? What have I told you my whole life I wanted to be?
He was always wanted to be Scottish.
I also get to be like, who's laughing now, Dad?
I did buy you a quilt. I did buy you a kilt.
You did buy me a utility kilt and it holds 30.
Billy,
There's more, Billy.
First of all, Billy,
There's way more.
now that you're Scottish, by the way,
Scottish.
do you know where the pleats go on the kilt?
I don't, but I am willing to learn.
Flat part in the front. We'll talk about this at Comic-Con.
Okay.
Flat part in the front, pleats in the back. Sporin, which you'll need, goes in the front. You need a knife in the sock.
Yeah, I got.
You got that? Okay.
Gave me that.
Perfect. That's exactly. You'll need something just like that down in the sock, And then, of course, obviously your balls should just be bouncing around like crazy.
Yeah, well, why not free balling all the way? So could we wear kilts at Comic-Con when it?
Of course we can.
Yeah, of course.
Of course we can wear kilts at Comic-Con because we're men.
Like people dress up as robots, and you're like,
Yeah,
"Can I wear a kilt?"
Yeah. It's like, can I wear a kilt?
Kilt. He said only cowboys and women.
Only robots, Billy,
Right.
and superheroes.
All right.
Oh
And
my-
now this has been exciting and fun, and there's a part of you that I feel I can relate to. And then there's the elephant in the room.
Uh-oh.
There's the thing that we have to talk about. I think if you've met Billy Tucci or Billy Elliot, there's a piece of his DNA that you could probably pick up from space. I think you could probably be on a satellite and you would say, "Oh, that part's definitely true." And ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Billy Elliot Tucci is 42%. No wonder you're such an absolute mess. 44% of you is like a Scottish murderous Highlander.
Right.
The other 42% of you is 100% not just Southern Italy, but Sicily, it seems like. 42% Sicilian. You're nature's perfect killing machine.
I've got Scotland and I've got.
You're the
I would
Scottish
eat the mafia.
Sicilian.
So I'm a killer.
You're basically a weaponized human being.
Thank you, and I love you for it, and I love you, and this is great.
42% Italy / they seem to have pinned you to very specifically to Sicily.
Yeah.
So you couldn't get made because you're only half Sicilian.
Oh,
Do you want me to post the actual results here,
Yeah,
Billy?
definitely. I love how Tom Lennon said that Billy 42% of the time is 100% Sicilian.
Again,
thank you, Thomas. Wow. Oh, so here it is. Let's
That's
see.
awesome.
Here it is. There's the results. Honey, there's the results.
look at that.
So that's it. Where's my glasses? There we are. Oh, look, there's maps. Oh, I'm from Canada, Nova Scotia.
No, that's not.
No. This is Canada. Here.
That's where your people. That's where your people settled. That's totally
This is-
different.
yeah.
Are we Newfies?
Yeah.
Newfoundland.
New England, bro.
Yeah.
That's New England.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
Well, but that's not your.
Yeah.
past. That's where.
No.
That's where you.
Right here.
Well, it is. It's where you kind of drifted.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm German.
And the Balkans is English territory anyway, so that's kind of English too, right?
No, the Balkans is Albania and
But isn't it owned by England?
no, that's the Balkans down there. Look, see that purple? That's the Balkans.
I know.
That is the Balkans, yeah.
That's yeah.
not in English. It should be though, and it will be once I become a member of Parliament.
Oh boy.
MP Bill Tucci. Oh well,
Awesome.
thank you so much, Thomas. This is
Oh gosh, you guys,
fantastic.
Billy, it was fun to see. And I gotta say, as soon as I saw that my friend Billy Tucci was mostly Scottish and Sicilian, I was like, that makes sense.
Well, that's so funny because my mother says I'm French. We should call my mom. I don't
No.
have to go. We should definitely call Yaya
Don't
and
call
let's.
her now.
Oh, guys, this stuff is so dangerous because, like, so my wife's, she's not watching. Jenny's dad is positive that he was part, like, Cherokee, Native American Indian.
Okay.
Positive. And he dresses up. He's got a war bonnet that he wears,
Oh
and
my
it's part of his personality, and he's so proud of it. And we've done all the tests, and it's absolutely not true.
Oh,
I love that you whispered when you said that.
What do we say? It's his favorite thing about himself.
Yeah.
Is his
You
cool
can't tell him.
thing.
You can't tell him.
You can't tell them.
You just don't tell him, right? You just don't say anything.
Just make up, like, Photoshop a DNA result and be like, it's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, it's true.
And frame
Debbie's
it.
father thought
Pick
you
it
were
up.
all German, right? You grew up thinking you were all German, and you're mostly Slavic. Poland,
Well, that's
Lithuania.
because my father's side isn't all German. So,
Right, he thought he was.
So my mother was correct. My mother's always thought she was.
Do you have your results, Debbie?
Lithuanian.
Yeah, I
Debbie, you have them?
sent you Debbie's results.
Can you put them up? Let's see them.
You want to put?
Me? Oh, that's me.
Yeah, we're gonna put you up right now, Matthew.
Hey, it's me. Hey,
Hey,
guys.
Hang on. So, Matthew, do you want to read what mommy is?
No.
Okay. So, starting from the bottom,
Thanks.
my wife is okay. Now, you grew up thinking you were Polish and German, right?
I was raised to believe I was half German, a quarter Polish, and a quarter Lithuanian.
Now, there's only
Good
one
mix.
thing here that I'm jealous of, and we'll get to that. So 3% coming in at 6th place
Yep.
is that you are 3%, Deborah, England and Northwestern Europe. So you have some English in you. Okay, that's cool. 4% is what I'm really jealous at.
Hey, Billy, can I just point something out?
What?
Because of your Billy, I just want to point out, because of your Balkans heritage, I actually think that you're allowed, when talking about your wife, to do the Borat voice if you want, and not
true.
You can't get canceled because you've got
Yeah.
full on. You've got
You're
full
allowed.
on-
You're
I
allowed.
can do those jokes. I can
You
do.
can do. You can say Jog Shamash. My wife, she is a nice. You can do all of that.
Very nice.
Anybody gets mad, just tell them Tom Lennon said it was cool.
Very nice. So,
Jog Shamash.
so
Very nice, yes.
all right, so Deborah, you are 4% from Wales. You're Welsh.
Ooh,
Now, the
Welsh.
Welsh, if anyone knows, are the 97 soldiers that held off 4,000 Zulus at Rorke's Drift. If anyone saw the film, the great film Zulu.
Michael
So
Caine's
they're
first movie, guys. Caine's
5%
first movie.
of you is Sweden. You're 5%
Ooh, Swedish, yeah.
Yeah, Swedish.
Ooh,
You are
Swedish.
28%. We're getting up there now. German.
So it's not.
Yeah.
Ah.
It's
28.
a third. Go ahead.
Another 29% means you're from the Baltics, which means that's your Lithuanian.
So
Your
she can do the
top
Borat.
thing, your number one thing of 31% is Eastern Europe and Russia.
Mhm.
That's why she got these great cheekbones and those beautiful.
Well, I would say your DNA does explain why you look sort of like a Pixar Russian princess. We get it. It's like there's like a weird, like it's not.
Yeah,
It's not
she's
like
from-
so far fetched.
Yep, it says.
Anastasia.
It says, yep, Czech Republic, Slovakia, Poland, and Lithuanian. But the majority of you is from Polska, and Bilsinkevich could pronounce this.
Sweden.
No, Svitokviksi, Poland, which is Western Poland because I looked it up. So you're from southwestern Poland. There you go. So you are a mess. This kid, you are a Heinz 57.
Man, I want to know what happened to all of Matthew's hair.
He cut it off. He had a great look how great it looks. He had a great haircut.
Did you?
You look good, kid. Yeah.
In Slovakia.
Yep, I did.
Ollie did that this year. Ollie had the like.
31% is.
They chopped it off.
They're
Chopped it all off, yeah.
separated, Lithuania and Baltics. Lithuania.
I did that too, and they took off too much here, but
Well,
it'll grow back.
Part of my.
It'll grow back.
Kind of.
This could be my mother.
You know what's also funny, Thomas? I think that Matthew and Oliver could be cousins.
Oh no, they have that look. For
Right?
sure. Well, that's, by the way, a weird piece of my DNA that doesn't show up in because 23andMe is a little. It doesn't break down the British Isles specifically, which is weird. But my mother's a McSheehy of Scotland. They were Scottish mercenaries that were imported to Ireland because they were so unbelievably violent and bloodthirsty. They were like, hey, let's bring in these McSheehies. They were called Gallowglass warriors.
What?
And they brought them in because they would like, you're like, oh, the McSheehies will kill anything that moves. And then I was like, wow, what a crazy backstory. But then I realized, oh no, I've met my aunts and my uncles, and that makes perfect sense. They're like, some of them are the angriest people I've ever heard of.
It's in the genes. Now, Thomas, me being 16% Irish,
Yeah.
what does one do who's 16% Irish on St. Patrick's Day?
Cry.
Of course you do. What you do is you go out. First of all, Billy, you go. Is there a place where you can go stare at the sea? And
You literally have 50 seconds.
what you do is you'll go. What you do is you go look at the sea, and you write the saddest play you can think of. And then as soon as you finish that, you come back in and you throw it right on the peat fire, and you say, "This is trash. Nobody should ever hear a play this sad." And then you think, "Oh, I wish I had." And then you'll cry about, "Oh, why did I burn my play? Mother, I burned the play." And you say, "Oh, shut your mouth." And you say, "No, it's the best play I ever wrote." And you throw it in this peat fire.
And the peat fire. So can we go to Kavanaugh's tomorrow, our local Irish haunt, for an Irish lunch and a pint of Guinness and a whiskey?
No, hell yes, you can.
Madhouse.
But I'm Irish. It's my first St. Patrick's Day being Irish.
I'll make you corned beef and
Yeah,
cabbage.
that's
I would
what-
argue it's your.
that's a
I would
different-
argue it's your responsibility.
Cabbage.
I
It's
never
your
had
responsibility.
I think it would be it would be un-American if you didn't do it.
Yeah.
My mother made ham growing up for St. Patrick's Day.
Ham.
Yeah,
I'll say this.
she made ham.
I don't know if I told you guys this, but so yeah, I'm 100% Irish. I'm an Irish citizen, and the Canadian government put me in quarantine here in Vancouver for 14 days.
Oh my gosh.
And guess what day? Somebody in the Canadian government didn't do the math, because guess what day I get out of quarantine?
Oh, St. Patty's Day.
It's like, when they're trying to make the Hulk mad,
Yeah.
and they keep him like locked up, and they throw rocks at him and stuff, and yeah, the Canadian government was like,
And they're green for St. Patrick's Day.
they're like, here's what we'll do, no problem. We'll just keep the Irish guy in a room right until St. Patrick's Day, and then we'll just let him out in Vancouver and see what happens.
Oh, yeah. Let's see
Bill.
what happens.
Hey,
Well,
Billy.
If we don't mind, can we add?
father is here.
Can we add him? Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Graham
Graham
Nolan,
Nolan.
co-creator of Bane.
So, wait a minute. Are you William O'Tucci? Which
Oh,
is
what?
it left?
Well,
He's William O'Tucci. He's William Tucci of the Scottish Highlands.
I'm
He's-
Scottish.
He's William.
But-
He's actually worse than I am. Our poor children are literally a Heinz 57. Like they have 57 different nationalities.
Yeah, but as Thomas Lennon told us, and Thomas, I don't know if you know Graham Nolan. Thomas.
I'm certainly a fan.
Yep.
Hello,
I was
Thomas.
literally doing a Bane bit just yesterday in quarantine with my masks on.
Awesome.
So Graham, I found out. Thomas, what am I? Am I 16% Irish?
You're 16% Irish, but it could be, there's a solid chance that it's actually a wee bit more, because
A wee bit more.
I feel like the British part is just a poser.
So aside from Italian, I'm Scottish.
You're a perfect storm of
You're
two
everything you've ever
furious-
You are the mafia in one package.
If a Jewish, I would love them in Jewish because I really wanted menorah. But you know what? That's okay.
I'm renouncing my Irish heritage right here on this show live. That's all I'm saying. You. I'm going full on Dago now. I'm going to be Italian.
Graham Nolan, Nolini.
Hey everyone, it's Graham Nolini. How you doing, you rigatoni?
Hey, what up now?
Hey, Graham Nolini. How you doing? How's your mother? How's your
Graham
mother?
Nolucci and Thomas Lemonigello.
Lemonigello.
Che cazzo vuoi? It's the only
Now,
thing
Tom,
you know.
Tom, are you from the Northeast originally?
No, I'm from Chicago.
Okay,
Born in
but
Chicago, but
Graham, you're from Long Island. Do you remember those commercials of Peter Lemongello? Remember Channel 11 would run the thing of Mood Rock with Peter Lemongello? He was this guy set up by the mob to be like the next Sinatra.
I don't remember that.
Oh my God, his commercials were everywhere. Thomas was in The Dark Knight Rises, so there you go.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh, you were?
oh, yes, of course. I'm Batman's
Yeah.
doctor in that
Like-
movie.
There's no cartilage in his knee, bro. There's no cartilage.
You think that gives you power over me?
Well, this was fantastic, guys. Thank you so
Awesome.
much.
I gotta run because I gotta do some book stuff.
Okay, so now Graham, you being in the States, Tom is in isolation and under COVID lockdown up in the Great White North because of his Irish citizenry. So what can us free Irish do tomorrow for St. Patrick's Day?
Oh, Daddy, you got to get the corned beef going. Got to get the corned beef going. Some soda bread.
Soda bread. What is
Yes.
Soda bread is the best. Soda bread.
Soda bread is great.
Soda bread you could just live on. It's like,
Oh.
what if there was bread that was also a little bit of it was cake?
Yes.
A
Yes.
little bit of it is just a cake.
Oh, I thought that was a Supreme Court justice. Great. So I can go to Kavanaugh's. You and I can go to Kavanaugh's tomorrow and have a pint and an Irish
I'm
whiskey.
not Irish.
Yes. Yes.
But I just like
Yes. Get a nice glass of Tully.
You're Irish by law now.
I got
You're
this
married.
beautiful green-eyed beauty here. So let's go have lunch at an Irish. I've never
She's a
celebrated
Russian
St.
princess
Patrick's
from
Day
Pixar.
because
I have an eliminating.
As long as you,
Have lunch anywhere.
guys, as long as you, the only way you know that you're doing St. Patrick's Day right, if by 1 o'clock in the afternoon you're dizzy and crying about everything that you did wrong, then you know you nailed it. That's the real DNA test. is at some point St. Patrick's Day afternoon, you're like, I gotta lie down because I'm sweaty and I'm hot from the meat and the booze.
Yeah, meat
And,
sweats.
oh, Jesus, I'm so sorry. Oh my God, why did I say this sort of thing? Why would I ever do that? Oh my God, I'm the worst. I'm the worst. You know what I'm gonna do? I think I'm gonna do as soon as I feel better, I'm gonna go look at the ocean. I'm gonna write the saddest play that anybody ever heard in their life.
Billy, you got to go out before you go over to Kavanaugh's. Go out to your cigar shop and get a filthy hooligan to smoke.
I can get that. I can get that. I can do that.
Yeah, get yourself a filthy hooligan. Pour yourself a nice glass of Tullymore. And
nice, yeah.
Oh, gentlemen, as two Irishmen, what does 16% constitute? Am I an Irishman?
I think so. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, if Tom thinks so, then I'm going to have to go along.
Fights in bars. Great.
You always did.
Oh, you stop.
And now you know why.
Graham, can I show you my quick bit from yesterday when I was locked in quarantine? Just
Yes, please.
Yes.
see if I can get it up.
You choose quarantine back then, but I was born here.
Oh wait, I was doing the weird.
You choose quarantine back then, but I was born here.
That was my quarantine bane.
That's great.
That's
awesome.
Hotel quarantine bane. Tucci, now you're. The rest of my life with you, Tucci, is you and me wearing kilts and me trying to forget the part of you that's Sicilian that I can never forget.
Absolutely. Well, I got to tell you, I am so excited, though. I got to tell you that I'm Scottish. That's my second thing, Graham, is I'm Sicilian. I'm not Italian. Well, Northern Italy. That's the Licourts from Northern Italy.
Only 4%.
How much percentage were you Italian?
Yeah.
44?
Well, there's 4% Northern. There's a little percent of Northern. But the main ingredient, as you might have guessed from the hand gestures and the rage and the volume, is Sicily. Yeah.
So you know what that means?
I'm 46% Italian.
If you do the math on that, no, it was
40,
what was it?
42.
No, it 40. It was 42.
42%.
42% Sicilian.
Well, plus the Northern Italy.
Right.
Yeah, but they're not Italian.
Which is only 40.
Yeah, but we also own the Balkans. The Balkans are Italian.
Wait a minute. Where's your sub-Saharan African?
There is none of that.
Everybody's got sub-Saharan
You all
African.
came from the same
My
place.
wife
That's me.
Jenny has some.
Don't. And
Your
Thomas,
wife has some?
no.
Jenny's got some. I was blown away that I had none.
Well, Tom, I'm gonna bring this up to you now. All of us came from sub-Saharan Africa, right?
Okay.
But
Except
Tom, I have
me.
to ask you this. He's
Tom,
a-
apparently.
100% European.
Now, Tom,
He's not just 100.
Is that real?
he's 100%.
He's 100%
from
British
the
and
islands.
Irish.
He's an owl trainer.
He's all awake.
Just
No,
there.
Now, Tom, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Did your wisdom teeth come in?
No.
Tom's wisdom teeth didn't come in.
No, they kind
Tom,
of.
I think you and I are. I think that you and I are. We are Homo superior. That we are newer people. We are.
Huh.
My wisdom teeth never came in either, so people don't need wisdom teeth anymore.
Wait, what does that mean?
Yeah, I mean, due to the
Mine never
pandemic,
came in. Mine
Due
never
due to the
came in.
pandemic, the mail system has been messed up.
No, I think people that have wisdom teeth, you guys are used to growing up eating bark and stuff. Thomas and I, we are the new X-Men.
Well, I would love to say that, but I'm also like barely 5'8", and then
And you?
Will you stop? No one's talking about 5
and
foot.
I'm mostly like
We're not talking
confused.
about that. But spiritually, Tom and I are 6'2".
Right, but I'm mostly confused all the time, and I cry every day. So
So does Blevins.
So does Blevins.
that means, Blevins, if you cry every day, you know that means you're Irish.
Billy goes up to the rides at the park and it says you must be this tall, and he's like, "Well, I can't get on there because spiritually I'm 6'2".
No, wait, I'm 5'8" Blevins. I'm not.
He walks around with a big phone book.
The point is that if you were so bad, you wouldn't just.
We don't need
sit at the big
like,
table.
brains. So
Hey, Billy, I got my DNA tested, and this is how it came back.
Oh, jeez, there you go. You heartless bastard, you. How can you be an Irishman and have no liberal in you?
Hey, TJ James says that we're gonna have to change the name of ScotchCon. We're gonna have to change ScotchCon.
It's got to be called ScotCon. because I'm a Scot and I'm proud of it.
There you go.
And I'm an Irishman, and I cannot wait to celebrate our first St. Patrick's Day together.
You know, up in heaven.
Debbie, he is going to be unbearable now. You know
He's
that.
already unbearable.
Well, being Scottish.
You know, right now, up in heaven, Chris is laughing her ass off.
Why isn't she here?
At Puta.
The not big surprise.
Puta. Yeah, Puta. You know, Puta. The what is it?
The not big surprise is that
it's a metal. It's Puta.
You're from the 2 angriest islands in the history of Earth.
The world.
I mean,
just
human Earth, not other realms.
My wine.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna go pop open a Guinness real quick.
Okay, I gotta actually go do notes on my big Irish novel that's due.
All right, Thomas. Thank you so much for joining us.
Love you. What a pleasure.
Great seeing you,
Thomas. Nice
Thomas.
meeting
Thank
Thank
you.
you, sir.
This was wonderful.
You were awesome in Twilight Zone.
Ireland forever.
You were awesome in
That's what
Twilight
the
Zone.
Aaron means. Aaron, go, bra. Ireland forever. Okay.
Anybody want a
I'll see you
potato
guys
right
soon.
now?
All right, so
Slancha.
now,
Graham.
Yeah. Which means your health.
what is it?
So, Graham,
Slancha.
you know that my husband is forever going to be in a skirt now, right?
A skirt.
Kilt.
That's right.
Like, look at me.
Every day,
Well.
my husband is going to be in a skirt
Oh, but I have a.
every day.
That's
Every
great. What?
convention, every day.
Well, you know what? I could pull it
He
off.
kind of has to, though, right?
I can pull it off, can I? Kind of.
It breathes well.
Yeah, I think by law
It
now.
might be a blessing in disguise.
Help me, Graham. Help me.
Maybe because I'm short too, it makes my average penis look a little bit longer. Does it not?
But on us 3 legs.
Well, wait a minute, Billy. Billy, if you're going to go in all Irish, you got to know about the Irish curse.
Oh, I don't have an Irish curse, do I? Oh
I
my
don't-
God.
Everyone always calls it a micro penis.
I have a
not
micro
me.
penis now. Oh.
That's right.
No, I would say that to
You
Debbie's
just
friends.
lost 2 inches with that
Micro penis.
16%.
Your friends were like, "Oh my God, Debbie." Yes, I'm like, "Oh, you poor thing."
Billy just
Like,
lost
is that an
16%.
Audi belly button?
Oh no, I don't have a micro penis, but we're gonna call my mum right now.
No,
Yes,
you
we
don't
are.
wanna do it on live. You
What?
don't
Yes,
wanna
we
do
do.
it
We're gonna
live.
call my mum.
Nah.
You want to do it
Call
live.
Didn't you
I-
listen to Thomas? You don't break the news to the
do
elderly.
it. Don't do it, man.
My mother will love
Don't
this.
do it live.
Fine, all right, guys. Well, everyone out there,
This
this
was
was
great.
I'm
Yeah.
Scottish.
Graham just
It was
got-
awesome.
Oh, okay. Well, I want to get a Guinness. I got a Guinness. Can I pop a Guinness? And I just learned I'm Irish. I'm like a new baby boy.
Well, Billy,
Only
you
if
also
you,
have
only
to
if
know
you
what-
slam it.
What?
Billy, do you know what an Irish goodbye is?
I do know the Irish goodbye. We have all of our friends do that all the time.
Oh,
We have to do the Oh,
oh, he's sneaky. He's sneaky. Oh, he's back.
oh, shite. So can I just have a Guinness?
Yes.
Go get your Guinness.
Thank you.
What's your Guinness? I have to sign off though because I have
Mother's
another
milk. I got to go too, guys.
See you later now.
Well, come
Oh
back.
wait, come back.
Everybody's
See, Graham.
All right, we'll say goodbye, guys.
Goodbye.
I love you all out there. This is so exciting. I'm gonna call my mom now and let's see how that goes.
Oh.
Hey, mom.
She's not gonna believe it.
I'm going to head out, guys.
All right, have
All
a
right,
good
good
night.
night, guys.
Have a
Graham.
great
Thanks
night,
for
guys.
popping on.
Congratulations, Billy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we'll see you.
Graham,
All
I'll give you a call tomorrow, bro.
Bye,
Huh?
Deb.
right.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
everyone.
Bye, guys.
Pat.
Thanks
Bye,
for
everyone.
Bye, Steph Wilson. Bye, Laura Ravener. Bye, TJ James.
Yeah.
Bye, everyone in the chat. Hey everyone, thank you for joining us on POPXP. If you haven't already, make sure to click that subscribe button and also click the bell for notifications when we go live and we upload some awesome new content. Also, don't forget to head on over to Twitter and follow us at the POPXP and over on Instagram at the POPXP. Thanks again everyone, and we'll see you soon.